Hello, everyone, and welcome to Stock Brothers Reality Podcast. Would like to welcome you to our first episode of the Monday series. And my name is Gabriel, and I specialize in short-term trading.
Hey guys, my name is Max, and I actually specialize in portfolio management and investment for the long term.
So we believe that doing something with a friend is a lot more important than just doing it alone. It's a lot more fun, and we would like to make this enjoyable and create a community that is not just about the money, but about the experience. So we'd like to invite you to join and share on this passion that we have for trading together. We want to get to know you and invite you to follow us on Instagram as well.
So you can follow, the links will be in the description and on our YouTube channel, so you can definitely check out those social media.
And feel free to message us. We'll always answer. We want to get in contact with you.
All right, let's get on with the show. All right, so we're first going to start off with talking about the end of quarter number 4 coming up soon. We will be having a lot of earning reports from namely many big companies part of the S&P. So we're talking about Amazon, Apple, Microsoft. So those are huge companies that their earnings will be coming up soon. So you're going to have to watch out for that. So pay attention close to the upcoming reports.
So where do you think it's going right now?
Well, to be honest, at the moment right now, we're gonna have reports from Amazon, and I think like the trajectory that it's been going through, following the path, like a downward spiral at the moment. It's pretty much going out of control. But we had a recent confirmation that it was going back up. We were still a 5-week winning streak.
Right.
And is that enough to say that it's gonna continue to go back up? And what will happen whenever the earnings report?
Personally, I'm a bit skeptical right now. I'm just not sure like where it's going. So if we look at the S&P 500 chart,
S&P 500, perfect.
yeah, like it's been going up, it's been recovering, but we're not sure if it's gonna recover forever. I personally don't think so. Like we've seen that Caterpillar, Nvidia, they've just been like today they've felt about 8% for Caterpillar, Nvidia 14%, and Caterpillar is one of the industry giants, and we can look at Caterpillar as one of the main pillars of
the industry. Okay, I definitely understand. Yeah, it's kind of shaky. You're kind of right on that opinion, because it's very hard. You're right to be skeptical, because it's hard to know where the market is going to be in the future. No one can really predict the market, right? So we've been getting a lot of the earnings. I don't know. We're gonna hope for the best for their earnings, but at the moment it's hard to make sure that you're getting a good position in the market, because we're expecting this kind of confirmation that it's going to keep going up with the recent tendencies, like we'd see with maybe Netflix. It's put in the right time frame here. Like we've been seeing this general pattern happening to every single stock. So we've been seeing that upward trending, then because of that the last October fall, and then pretty much we're seeing like a confirmation that it's going back up to its original value. But is it is it the right time to actually invest?
For me right now, if you just go back to what you have with 1 week.
1 week, okay, perfect.
I think right now is like the crucial moment when we'll see if really it's confirming to go up or confirming to go down, and that's what scares me the most.
Okay, so basically you think that this plateau over here is going to be this deciding factor of the next, if it's either going to be like a turning point or continue the upwards trending pattern. That's what you're meaning, right? I think you're drawing the
support and resistance. Like right now, if it's going to go down, or if it's going to break that resistance.
Okay, if it's going to create a breakout. Okay, I completely understand these.
And we're seeing like in the news, like there's like a big slowdown, and there's just a lot of uncertainties, which makes me scared to invest a bit more.
Yeah, talking about the news, what do you think about? There's a bit. We've been following a bit the news, but it's hard for you to follow the news and actually have a. You need to create your own opinion based on the news because the news always is biased, right? You can, in my opinion, it's hard to actually keep track of whatever is right and whatever is wrong following the news because. Like I said, it can be biased on different levels because they can try to program your brain in such way that you invest in that will not make it favorable for you.
Yeah, and I believe that news they're just like a reason for the market change. Sometimes it's not especially like related, but the news make it related so that you think that this is what happened and this is the effect, cause and effect.
Okay, so you think that the news actually answers pretty much the effect of the market and not predict it in some way. Okay.
And news just want to control you. They want you to do what they want to happen, and this is obviously for their own
benefit. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's why you need to make sure you're actually. It's all part of your mental, right? You need to be disciplined and actually following your own advice and not actually trade on other people's advice, especially the media, because it's a good source of information, but you need to consume it in such way that benefits you and not them.
Yeah, and definitely not trade on your emotions because when you look at the news, I personally just drives my emotion crazy.
Yeah.
Like every time, like, okay, this is gonna happen. I'm like, I go crazy all the time.
Yeah, definitely understand. Yeah, for sure. All right. So if we can look at if we can do like a basic recap on whatever we think is gonna be a good trade or a future, what we think we will be trading or swing trading in the future, we can maybe talk a bit about that.
So right now we're looking at mostly Nvidia.
Okay.
It's been like a big drop, and we like gap trading a lot, and right now it opened at a close. It opened at a lower than the previous close, and so we think it might be a good opportunity. Again, this is just what we think, not what you should do.
Definitely. Yeah. Based on the gap trading, basically like Gab mentioned, definitely it opened out at a really low point, so it reached an all-time low for a long time. Definitely see opportunity because this Nvidia is one of the titan of the computer industry. They are focused on the AI as well, on automation of automatic driving. I think, and pretty much if we look here, the only problem I think related to the drop was basically they missed their earning reports, which was estimated at 2.7, but it actually only hit 2.2, which made the drop of the Nvidia definitely. But I definitely think this company has a good trajectory in the future. It has been constantly growing.
Definitely, if you look long term, like 10 years, definitely a winner.
Yeah.
You can't go around that one.
So yeah, me as a portfolio manager, I think this is a golden opportunity for the long term because this stock hasn't been at this low of a point since 2016. So this is a very good opportunity for you to start buying. And since you're getting a small confirmation that it's actually starting to go back up, it's not necessarily true that it will, because we've noticed that recent drop, like I mentioned before, and their earnings weren't the best. But you can definitely get this stock at a really low point.
Let's go take a look at Tesla now.
Tesla, perfect.
This year.
Perfect.
I like Tesla a lot because it's very much of a lateral pattern. It goes up a lot and down a lot, and right now it's been down, and so if you want to like trace the lines, support and resistance, so we can see. So right now it's at resistance.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's close to the support, right?
Yeah, right, support.
So basically, this is pretty much like Gab was mentioning, a lateral or horizontal pattern we've been experiencing lately for 2 years now, actually. So Tesla is definitely a good swing trade, I would say. It's definitely not a long investment, but this company is going to be huge in the long term. If Elon Musk's production will satisfy its actual predictions, because I think they're
Although I think they're getting a lot of competition right now. Like Porsche announced that they're getting an electric vehicle that can charge in 4 minutes, which is
absolutely insane. Definitely
insane.
Yeah, that is crazy. That will, but I'm pretty sure that they will be able to do the same soon enough. I no doubt about it. But effectively, there's going to be a lot of competition. But this is the future, right?
Yeah,
We're talking about the future right now. So even if it's Tesla or Porsche, I think they're going to be growing a lot in the future.
I definitely think that Tesla is like a first mover, and they're still having a good they're ahead still.
Yeah, of course. Perfect. So that's did we have another stock that we wanted to talk maybe
for Tesla, just to like wrap it up, just maybe a week or two, see how it's going, look at new indicators, it's of course, and
maybe wait for confirmations to go up. When we have that confirmation that is slightly going, it bounces off the support, and whenever it has that upward trajectory, that's your entry point should be. And
you don't want it to just break support and keep going down.
Exactly. So don't always don't think it cannot get worse. It can always get worse. So
always wait for confirmation.
Yeah. All right. So maybe last we could talk about Amazon and then move on.
Definitely.
So basically, these are all the trades. Sorry about that. We've been trading a lot of. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Now we can definitely see. So
it's a bit the same pattern, I find.
Yeah, than Nvidia. That is true.
Yeah. So
it's basically what we said before.
It's the same thing. Just wait for confirmation again.
Yeah. So it seems to have plateaued here. That the increase, the uptrending pattern, seems to have a solid consolidation over here.
If you look at the MACD, lines have not crossed. It looks like it's going to go down a lot again. Momentum is going down again. So wait for confirmation.
And then maybe it's just a slight pullback. It's definitely possible. So it's to keep track. Maybe put some alerts and then move on from there.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for listening today. We're going to wrap it up. And this is the Stock Brothers. This is the fraternity. We want your input, we want your ideas, and keep listening.
Yeah, so make sure you subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the content, and like the video, and also we will have the links to our social media. And if you guys have anything to mention or talk with us, we would love to have a conversation with you. Just mention it in the comments down below. Apart from that, thank you for listening, everyone, and have an amazing day.
And also, if you want to be on the show, just message us and we'll make it happen.
Definitely. All right, take care.